テーベの王ライオスと王妃ジョカスタとの間に生まれたイーディプスは、自分の父を殺し生みの母と結ばれるであろうというアポロの神の恐ろしい予言に包まれてこの世に生まれた。この予言を恐れて母ジョカスタはイーディプスを山の中で殺すようにと一人の羊飼いに託す。ところが哀れに思った羊飼いはその子を殺すことなくもう一人の羊飼いに託す。その後この第二の羊飼いはその子をコリントの王オリブスとその王妃メローペに渡し、イーディプスはコリント王の子として育てられた。しかしある時、自分にまつわる予言を知り、コリント王を実の父と信ずるままに、彼は予言を避けようとして旅に出る。テーベへと旅の途中、三つの道が一つに集まったところで、やってくる旅人たちの集団にぶつかった。主に率いられた旅人の集団は彼を通そうとせず、怒ったイーディプスは争って旅人たちをすべて殺してしまう。しかしその主こそ彼の本当の父であるテーベの王ライオスであった。そしてただ一人だけ難を逃れ、命からがらテーベにたどり着いた者がいた。やがてテーベの町に怪物スフィンクスが出現して市民に謎をかけては受けぬ者を殺したため、王妃はこの怪物を退治した者には王位と我が身を与えると布告した。そこへテーベに着いたイーディプスが謎を解いて怪物を退治し、何者かによって殺された王ライオスの王位を継ぎ、ジョカスタを妻とした。この王妃こそ言うまでもなくイーディプスの生みの母ジョカスタである。だが二人ともそれを知らない。こうしてイーディプスは自分の父を殺し生みの母と結ばれるであろうというアポロの神の予言を成就してしまった。ここから劇は始まり、一つ一つ真実が冷酷に明かされていきます。
Citizens, why do you come before me? Why do you carry these branches of trees, while the city smokes with incense and murmurs with prayer and lamentation?
Oedipus, king of my country, we all stand here because the city stumbles towards death. A blight has fallen upon the fruitful blossoms of the land, a blight upon flock and field, and upon the bed of marriage. Plague ravages the city. Oedipus, king, not God, but foremost of living man, we beseech you to find some help, uplift our state.
My unhappy children, I know well what needs has brought you, what suffering you endure, yet there is not a single one whose suffering is as mine. Each mourns himself, but my soul mourns the city, myself, and you. Be certain, I've wept many tears and searched everywhere for some remedy. I've sent Creon, my own wife's brother, to Delphi, to the oracle of Apollo, to hear if deed or word of mine may yet deliver this town. I am troubled, for he is a long time away.
Creon has just arrived.
a brighter fortune, for his face is shining.
He brings good news, for he is crowned with ease.
We shall know soon. Creon, brother-in-law, what news from the Oracle at Delphi?
Good news. A pain turns to pleasure when we set the crooked straight.
But what's the Oracle? So far the news is neither good nor bad.
If you hear it with all these people about you, I'm ready to speak. Or shall we go inside?
Speak, people.
Then with your ear, I speak. Our Lord Apollo bids us drive out an evil thing that has been cherished in this land.
In what way?
King Rias was our king before you came to rule us.
I know, but not of my own knowledge, for I never saw him.
He was killed, and the gods now bid us revenge on his murderers, whoever they are.
Where shall we find him after all these years? Did he meet Jesus in a house or field, at home or in some foreign land?
In a foreign land, he was journeying to Oracle at Delphi.
Did no fellow traveler see the deed? Was there none there who could be questioned?
All perished, except one man who fled in terror, and could foresee only one thing of all he had seen.
One thing might be a good many things.
He says that they were attacked by a great troop of robbers.
What robbers will be so daring? Let's drive from here.
Such things were indeed against us. But once Lios was dead, no avenger arose. We were on.
But I will start afresh and make the dark things straight. In doing right by Rios, I protect myself. For whoever killed Rios might turn a hand against me. Come, my children, rise up, lift up these branches, that I may search out everything and find all happiness or misery as God wills.
May Apollo, sender of the oracle, come with it and be our savior and deliverer.
What message comes to Venus Phoebe from the golden house? What message of disaster from the spring's rosy bloom? What monstrous thing our father saw do the season bring? Oh, what that no man ever saw? What new monstrous thing?
Famine takes forth plague spares.
And all the crops are lost. No new life through the empty place. Gold split after gold through that God-trodden western shore, as split united birds. Straw speaks to straw, but no compass find him word.
Hurry him from the land of Phoebus with a fair wind behind, out onto that formless deep where not a man can find hold for an anchor brook.
For all is world and falling sea.
Master of the thunder cloud,
Set the lightning free,
and of the thunderstorms to dust.
and bring them on his head.
For
death is all the fashion now, till even death be dead.
You are praying, and it may be that your prayer will be answered. This is my proclamation. Whoever knows who killed Rios, the king before me, he must tell all he knows. If anyone is guilty and denounces himself, he shall suffer no worse thing than punishment. But if anyone keeps silent from fear or to screen a friend, he shall be driven from his home as if he had done the murder himself. I take up this cause, even as I would, if it were that of my own father, and if there be any who don't obey me, I pray that the gods send them neither harvest of the earth nor fruit of the ewe, but let them be wasted by this plague.
We don't know the matter, but I know that Tiresias is the prophet nearest to our Lord Apollo. And through him we may undo all.
So I was advised by Creon, and
comes at last, in whom alone of all men the truth lives.
Tiresias, master of all knowledge, whatever may be spoken, whatever is unspeakable, whatever omens of the earth and sky reveal, the plague is among us, and from that plague, great profit. Protect us and save us. We are in your hands.
I know this well. Spirit out of mind, or I would never have come.
What now?
Let me go home.
Of this, you know, and will say nothing?
Why do you ask these things? You will not learn them from me.
What? Base to the base. You don't raise the very stones. Won't you ever speak out? Can't anything touch you?
The future will come of itself, even though I keep silent.
Then, seeing that it must come, you had best speak out.
I'll speak no further. Rage if you will, bring out all the anger that's in your heart.
I will. Listen to what I've got to say. It seems to me that you've helped to plot the deed. If you could see, I declare that you alone have done it.
So that's what you say. I charge you to obey the decree that you yourself have made, and from this day out to speak neither to these nor to me. You are the defiler of this land.
So brazen in ancients, how do you hope to escape punishment?
I have escaped. My strength is in my truth.
Who taught you this?
You, because you have asked me to speak against my will.
What speech? Speak it again that I may learn it better.
You are tempting me. You understood me well enough.
No, not so that I can say I know it. Speak it again.
I say that you yourself killed King Laius.
You'll be sorry for having spoken. Twice such outrageous words.
Do you want me to say more so that you can be still angrier?
Say what you will. I won't let it move me.
I say that you are living with a family in imagined shame.
Do you think you can say such things and never suffer for it?
Yes, if there be strength in truth.
There is, yes, for everyone but you, but not for you that are maybe in ear, and in eye, and in mind.
You are but a parrot springing to that in a little while everyone shall spring at you.
Night, endless night has covered up so that you can neither hurt me nor any man that looks upon us harm.
Your doom is not on my doing. Apollo is enough. It's his business to work out your doom.
Was it grown up from this, or you yourself?
Creon is not your enemy. You are your own enemy.
Come. Where did you prove yourself a prophet?
Both Bigman's words and yours, Oedipus, have been said in anger. Such words cannot help us here, nor any, but those that teach us to obey the oracle.
I tell you, since you have not immune blindness, that though you have your sight, you can see what misery is standing, know where you are living, know doom, not knowing what you do. For you do not your ancestors. And one day, a mother's curse and a father's curse alike shall drive you from this land in dread haste with darkness upon those eyes. Therefore heap your scorn and cruel my message if you want to. For no one of living men shall be Christ, as you shall be Christ.
Begone this minister! Away! Get you from these doors! I didn't know that you were mad.
I may seem mad to you, but your parents thought I was sane.
My parents? So, who was my father?
Today, you shall know your parents, and it will ruin you.
What dark words you always speak.
Then I will go. Boy, lead me out of this place.
Yes, let him lead you. You take all troubles with you.
I will go, but first I'll do my errand. For though you may frown, you cannot destroy me. The man you are looking for is here. A blind man though now he can see, a beggar though now he is most rich. He shall go forth feeling the ground before him with a stick. So you going and think about that. And if you find I am in fault, say that I have no skill in proxy.
The Delphian dog has spoken now.
Now, master wicked mind, plan out things I dare not speak, and of this bloody luck. Pray for peace, that are the first as the four fruits of the wind. Gravity permits, and the faith, thunder at his back.
Fellow citizens, having heard that King Oedipus accused me of dreadful things, I come in my indignation. How can I under blame like that?
He said it in anger and not out of his heart.
It was I made a promise to speak those false truths.
That is not said.
And was he in his right mind saying that?
I don't know. I don't know what my masters do.
What brought you here? Have your face so brazen that you come to my house? You, the proved assassin of its master, the certain ruler of my crown.
Not so. I'm no contriver of frauds, and in proof of this, go to to identify, and ask if I have truly told about the god's death, and after that, if you find that I've plotted with the prophet, take me and kill me, but don't come to me without proof. What right have you to declare a good man bad or a bad man good?
He has spoken well. He gives himself time to think.
A headlong talker doesn't know what he is saying.
The prophet is at his work, and I must comfort those heroes. For he'll win, and I'll lose.
What will you do then? Drive me from done?
Not so. I do not desire your punishment. But you're dead.
You are not sane.
I'm saying at least in my own interest.
You should be mine
Not
also.
for your fault.
But if you have nothing,
Yet I must rule.
not if you will battery.
Hear him, O Thebes.
It is for me also, not for your own.
Peace, princes! I see Jocasta coming out of the house.
Unhappy man, why have you made this crazy afloat? Are you not ashamed to call about your own affairs when the whole country is in trouble? Go back into the party, and you clear your own out. Stop making all this noise about the petty things.
Your husband just about to kill me or drive me from the land of my fathers.
Yes, but I've convicted him of treachery against me.
Now may I condemn thee if I've done such a thing?
What would you have me do?
Not to make a dishonorable charge against a friend.
Do you desire my exile or my death?
natures are their own heaviest burden.
Why won't you leave me in peace and be gone?
I'll go away. What's your headed to me? In the outworld here, I am a just man.
Lady, why don't you take the money to the house? I will do so when I learn what has happened.
Half of it was grains of pure bread of salt. The rest of it was wound left by injustice.
Was it on both sides?
Yes.
What was it?
Oh, that is best enough.
Let the thing alone. Now that it's over.
In the name of the God, King, what do you in his anger?
I'll tell you. Why honor you more than these people do? The cause is clear, and his plots against me.
Speak on. If you can tell clearly how this quarrel arose.
He is dead. I'm guilty of killing Laius.
On his own risk, on gossip.
He made a wicked prophet, his mouthpiece.
Don't be afraid that the truth will not be said. When his child was 3 days old, Laius found his feet together and had it thrown upon the precious mountain. And when Laius was mad at the place where 3 highways meet, it was, so the story said, by fallen lovers. So Apollo didn't think about that the child succeeded his father, nor did Laius die by his child's hand. Yes, that was the method of the prophet. Pay no attention to such things.
What restlessness of soul, lady, has come upon me since I heard you speak? What a tumult of the mind!
What is this new anxiety? What started you?
You said that Laius was killed where 3 highways meet,
Yes, that was the story.
and where the place.
Where the Lord divides plenty of the Delphi.
And when did it happen? How many years ago?
News was published in this town just before you came into.
Oh, Zeus, what have you planned to do to me?
Laius was told the city was just coming to his care. Then he was rather like you to look to us.
Unhappy that I am. It seems that I have read a dreadful curse upon myself and didn't know it.
What you say, I tremble when I look on you, my king.
And I have a misgiving that the prophet can see indeed. But I'll know it all more clearly if you tell me one thing more.
Indeed. So I tremble while I answer whatever you ask.
That he but a small troop with him, or did he travel like a great man with many followers?
There were but 5 in all. One of them I heard, and then.
Alas! Now it's clear indeed. Who brought the news, lady?
Assault, the one survivor.
Is he in the house now?
No, when he found you reigning instead of Laius, he asked me to send him to the hills and cattle so that he could be far from this town. And I sent him.
I want him to return to us without delay.
Oedipus, it is easy, but why do you ask it?
I fear that I've said too much, and therefore I won't question him.
He should come, but I should have a right to know what worries you so much like him.
Yes, it shall not be kept from you. My father was Polybus of Corinth. My mother was Merope. One day, we were sitting at the table, and a man who had drunk too much cried out that I was not my father's son. I went to the oracle at Delphi, but Apollo told me nothing of the thing I came for, but much of other things, things of sorrow and of terror, that I should marry and live in incest with my mother, and have children that men would shudder to look upon. But I should kill my father. Hearing those words, I ran away. I wanted to escape those terrible things, the doom that was laid up for me. I came in my fright to that very spot where you tell me this king was killed. Now, lady, I'll tell you the truth. When I came to those fields, I met a herald, and a man like him you have described, sitting in a carriage. They did not let me pass, so I struck the driver in my anger. He then struck me upon the head. I paid him back in full, and I killed them all. If this stranger were indeed Elias, is there a more miserable man in the world than the man before you? It was I who killed Elias. If they are more hated by heaven, no stranger, no citizen may receive him into his house, but a soul may speak to him, no mouth, but my own mouth has raised this curse upon me. Am I not wretched? May I be swept from this world before I have endured this doom.
These things, O King, Yet hope till you speak with him that saw the deed, and have learned everything.
Till I have learned everything, I may hope. I wait for the man who is coming from the pastures.
What do you hope to learn?
I will tell you. If his tale agrees with you, then I am not the murderer.
The tale of mine.
He told you that last met his death from robbers. If he keeps to that tale now, and speaks of several murderers, then I am not the murderer. But if he says one man, then beyond a doubt, I am guilty.
Be certain of this much at least. His first story was of robbers. He can't change the story. The city had it, and not I alone.
You judge well. It's all that bring this peasant to me.
I stand without delay. But let us go into the house.
A man becomes a tyrant out of insolence. He climbs until all people call him great. He sings upon the summit, and God brings him thence.
Yet an ambitious man may lift up a whole state.
And in his death be blessed, in his life fortunate.
It has come into my head, citizens of city, to visit every older the boy, Ali, full of faith, sing him a praise, even they who see the herdsmen afraid.
When I learn from you, strangers, where is the home of King Oedipus, or better still, tell me where he himself is, if you know.
This is his house, and he himself, stranger, is inside it.
And this lady is the mother of his children.
Then I call a blessing upon her, seeing what man she has married.
May God reward those lives with a like blessing, stranger. But what have you come to seek or to tell?
Good news for your house lady and for your husband.
What news? Where have you come from?
From Corinth, and you will rejoice at the message I'm about to give you. It may be, it will grieve you.
What is it? How can it have this double power?
The people of Corinth, they say, will take Oedipus for king,
can bring age to their rest.
He died still from sickness.
Yes, and old age.
Alas, why indeed my wife should not listen to that prophet, or to the birds that scream above our heads, for they said that I was doomed to kill my father. And now he is dead, hidden already beneath the earth, and here am I, who had no part in it. The oracles are worth nothing.
Didn't I tell you so long ago?
Yes, but I was afraid.
Forget this fellow.
Those old words sound better. You are not my mother living. But as it is, I have some reason for fear. Yet, you have said well.
Get your father said this time that all's well.
I know that, but I fear because of her to live.
Who is this woman who makes you afraid?
Merute, the wife of Oedipus, my mother.
What is in her to make you afraid?
It was said that I was doomed to kill my father and to marry my own mother.
You are afraid of being made guilty through Merope,
That's my constant fear.
an unnecessary fear,
How so? If I was born of that father and mother.
because they are not your mother and father.
What did you say? Was Oedipus not my father?
No, he was not your father any more than I am.
No, then why did he call me his son?
He took you as a present from these hands of mine.
How could he love so dearly what came from another's hand?
He's been childless
If I'm not your son, where did you find me?
in a wooded valley.
What brought you wandering there?
I was in charge of mountain sheep
A shepherd?
who came just in time to serve you.
What's inside?
Have not that both left their mark upon your ankles.
Yes, that's an old trouble.
I untouch your feet.
I've had those marks since I was a child.
They give you the name you bear, Oedipus, Blackfoot.
Tell me for God's sake, was that deed my mother's or my father's?
I don't know if who gave you to me, not other than I.
What? You had me from another? You didn't find me yourself?
No, another shepherd gave it to me.
Who was he? Can you tell me who he was?
I think he was said to be of Elias's household.
The king? Who ruled this country long ago?
The same, the one was shepherd in his service.
Is he alive so that I might speak with him?
You people of this country should know that.
Does anyone here know the shepherd he speaks of? Has anyone seen him in the town pastures? The hour has come when all must be made clear.
I think he's the very shepherd you sent for just now.
Yokasuka can tell you better than that. Why think about him?
What? With a clue like that in my hand and fail to find out my ancestors?
For God's sake, if you set any fire upon your life, give us this earth. My misery is enough.
So, I be proved the son of a slave. Yes, even of 3 generations of slaves. You cannot be made faithful.
Yet hear me. I implore you. Give us this earth.
I'll not hear anything but searching the whole thing out.
I'm only thinking of your good. I've advised you, Father.
Your advice makes me impatient.
May you never come to know who you are, unhappy man.
Go, someone, bring the shepherd here, and that red woman glory in her noble blood.
Alas! Alas, miserable man. Miserable. This is all I can call you now or forever.
Why had the lady go?
grows red with shame at my humble ancestors. I think myself, the child of good rat, and he that has good rat for mother, can suffer no dishonor.
Oedipus is alone, mountain of many a hidden grave. Be honored among men.
A famous man.
He sorted and his body strong. Be honored in dance and song.
Who met in the hidden grave?
Who let his fancy run upon him of hell song?
Lord Sun.
Oh, Lord Apollo.
Oh, the mountain road, by the fancy the door.
I think the shepherd approaches, and his great old age matches with this stranger. But you, if you've seen a man before, will know the man better than I.
Yes, I know this man who's coming. He was indeed in Dayashi's service, and still the most trusted of the shepherds.
Is this the man you mean?
He's the very man.
Look at me, old man. Answer my question. Why are you in Riot's service?
I was, not about slave, but the other in the house.
What was they were?
From autumn my life, I intended to from some sheep.
Do you remember this man?
What man do you mean?
This man, did you ever meet him?
I can't remember him.
I bring back his memory. He and I live side by side. I had only one flock and he had two. 3.5 years we lived there from spring to autumn. And every winter I drove my flock to my own fold, while he drove the horde of lions. Is that right? Was it not so?
True enough, those was long ago.
Come, tell me now, do you remember giving me a boy to bring up as my own son?
What are you saying? Why do you ask?
Look at the man, my friend. He's the child you gave me.
Playing upon you, can't you hold your tank?
Don't break him, old man. Your own words are more blamable.
And how have I offended you, master?
In not taking that boy he asked about.
He speaks from ignorance and doesn't know what he's saying.
If he was thief, you shall be made to
Don't
speak.
hurt me, for the love of God!
Summon
I'm
their
an old
fine
man.
and behind his back.
Lord, why? What more do you want to learn?
Did you give this man a child? He speaks of.
I shall die that day.
Well, you may come to that unless you speak the truth.
It was not my own child. I had it from another.
From any of those here, from what house?
Do not ask any more, master. For the love of God, do not ask.
You are lost, you have to question it again.
It was what? It was a child from the house of Lilas!
A slave? For one of his own race.
Alas, I'm on the edge of truthfulness.
And I of hearing. Yet here I must.
It was said to have been his own child. But your lady didn't tell you of these things best.
How it was she who gave it to you?
Yes, King.
Why?
I have to take it away.
Her own child?
Yes, from your PLV prophecy.
What prophecies?
That he should kill his father.
Why then did you give him to this old man?
Through pity, master. But he saved him for dreadful misery. For if you are what this man said, you are the most miserable of all men!
Having been found accursed in bloodshed, accursed in malice, and in my coming into the world, accursed!
What can the shadow build up a dazzling mockery of delight that under their touch dissolves again.
Oedipus seems blessed, but there's no man blessed among us men.
Oedipus overcame fate.
He seems like a strong tower against death and falls among the fortunate.
He sat upon the ancient throne of Thebes.
And all men born in rage.
But looking for my bed, he found the bed of his birth.
Husband and son of one, how could that be hidden? What darkness could cover up that mind bed? Time watches. He is eagle eye.
And all the birds of man are known, and every soul is tried. Would you have never come to Thebes nor to his house? Oh, that I had never laid this stone, heartbroken Oedipus.
Friends and kinsmen of this house, what a barren sorrow you must bear. No one can watch this heart screen. So many misfortunes have been brought upon himself. So many misfortunes have been brought upon himself. And those misfortunes are always the ones that the man brings upon himself.
The misfortunes of this house are great already, and you bring us a new story.
A short story in that setting. Jocasta, our queen, is dead.
Alas, miserable.
How did she die?
By her own hand. When she had come into the hall, she ran her face through the bed, clutching at the hair with both hands, and once within the chamber, dashed the door together behind her, and wailed because of that marriage when she had born and took for it, husband by husband, children by her child. Then Oedipus, with a shriek, burst him, running here and there, asked for a sword, asked for he would find a wife that was no one but mother who had born his children and himself. Nobody answered him. We all stood up, and with a dreadful pursuit, he sprang at the double doors, threw them in, and burst both up their sockets, and ran into the room. There we saw them hanging from a rope, and with a terrible cry, he loosened the rope from her neck. Then he dragged the golden brooches, letting them, struck them upon his eyes, and crying out, "You have looked up upon those you ought never to have looked upon. Bear long enough to know those that you should have known. Henceforth, you shall be dark." He struck his eyes not once, but many times, lifting his hands and speaking such words. The blood poured not with a few drops, but all over his beard in a dark shower like hail. But today, ruin, shame, death, and loud crying, all evils that can be counted up, all are theirs.
You hear any quieter?
He cried for some time again. It's his purpose to cast himself out of the land, that he may not bring all this house under his curse. But he has not the strength to do it. He must be spotted and led away. You are going to look upon a sight which even those who shudder must pity.
sight of the eye. Dreadful to bear.
Friend, the only friend left to me. Friend, still faithful to the blind man. I know that you are there, blind though I am. I recognize your voice.
Where did you get the courage to put out your eyes? What an earthly power drove you to do that?
Apollo, friend. Apollo. But it was my own hands alone. Wretched that I am, that quenched these eyes.
You are better than blind.
No, it is better to be blind. Was sight is there that could give me joy, and what to me this spectacle, town, statue, wall, and what to me this people, says I, thrice wretched, I, noblest of theatre man, have doomed myself to banishment, doomed myself, and I commanded all to cast out the unclean thing.
It would indeed have been better if that shepherd had never untied your feet or brought you back to life.
Oh, thrills. Oh, secret friend. Oh, narrow way fair thrills met. Oh, marriage bed that gave me birth, and after that gave children to your child, creating an incestuous kindred of fathers, brothers, sons, wives, and mothers. Yes, remember all the shame that I and the uncleanness that I have lost among men.
For all my pity, I shudder and turn away.
Come near, lay your hand upon the wretched man. Listen. Do not fear. My grave can touch no one but me. Hide me somewhere out of this land, for God's sake, or kill me, or throw me into the sea.
Here comes Cleon. You can ask of him what you will, help or counsel, for he is now in your place. He is king. He is king.
What can I say to you?
I am not coming more Oedipus, nor to dispose you. Lead him into the house as quickly as you can. Do not let him display his misery before strangers.
I must obey. But first, hear me.
Say what you will.
My sons are men and can take care of themselves. But my daughters, my two unhappy daughters, watch over my daughters, Cleon. If it is lawful, let me touch them with my hand. Grant it, prince. Grant it, noble heart. But do I hear them sobbing? Has Cleon pitied me and sent my children, my darling? Has he done this?
Yes, I order it, for I know how greatly you have always loved them.
May you be blessed. My children, where are you? Come here. Here. Come to the hand of him whose mother was your own mother. The hand that took out your father's eyes was as bright as your own. His too, understanding nothing, seeing nothing, became your father by her that bore him. I think of the bitter life that many will make you live, and the days that are to come. My children, you must wither away in barrenness. Creole, pity them. Show me that you promised generous men by touching me with your hand. My children, all I can do now is bid you pray that you may live wherever you can, and that your life be happier than your father's.
Enough of tears. Enough of tears. Out into the house.
I obey, though upon conditions.
Conditions?
Banish me from this country. I know that nothing can destroy me, for I read some incredible fate. Yet, cast me out to the place chosen by my father and my mother for my two.
Only the gods can say yes or no to that.
No, I'm faithful to the gods.
But let the children go.
No, do not take them from me.
Do not seek to be master. You won the mastery, but could not keep it to the end.